Hello everybody, this is Chiosuke here yet again with another one of the casts. This is going to be another game. I don't actually remember what happened, I just needing this replay. It's a pretty good back and forth game, so hopefully that's actually what happens here. It is going to be between me spawning as the red Terran player in the bottom left and Ruins of Sirius versus ArcticDevil, the blue Zerg spawning in the bottom right. ArcticDevil going to be with the scouting overlords, and actually yeah, okay, I did say my race. ArcticDevil going to be going for the hatch first. I'm going to be going for... Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, double refinery. So we're going to be going for some early tech here. And today I learned that if you click on the refineries in production, it actually just clicks on the SCV. That's interesting. While all the other things, it's just like it clicks on the unit. The building. But no, not for Terran. Spawning pool going to be going down here, and a gas first, and then pool. Most of the time I go for my pool and then my gas. Maybe this actually times out a little bit better, I'm not too sure here. We'll do some learning. Going for a Reaper Scout first and foremost. It looks like I'm going to be going for an SCV Scout as well. Just because it's a 4-player map and I don't know what could happen. Could be like one base roach, like the good old Heart of the Swarm Wings of Liberty days. I don't know if that actually happens anymore. Should see, you know what? Maybe that'll be what I'll do for one of the days. Just like, let's play one base and only one base. Everything's kind of like cheesy strategy though. So I do go for a bunker here, right next to this hatchery. And does he actually pull any drones? Nope, looks like he's just going to be producing 6 Zerglings. And this is what he would do anyway, I'm pretty sure, just because it's like, oh, well, he may be going for a Reaper, so gotta produce some Zerglings, and he does have some drones on the way here. And this SCV gets killed. And the bunker pressure was completely averted, so I probably shouldn't go for this. I do have the Reaper, comes in, doesn't do like anything. The grenade going to do a little bit of damage to one Zergling. Tries to get us around, but I'm unable to do too much. Another grenade. Ooh, excuse me. Going to be missing here. ArcticDevil with the... Oh, Jesus Christ. The Reaper almost dies, but gets out in the nick of time. Queen almost was able to snipe it there. Overlord is going to be going to my base now. Looks like I do have a factory with single homing production right next to a starport, and if I remember correctly, I went for Liberators. So Baneling Nest is going to be going down here, and a couple of overlords since he is supply blocked, a couple of more queens in production as well here. Probably just for the creep spread and the defense. Just queens producing mass queen is just so great, man. They're great for defense, they're great for creep spread, just good overall units. In the meantime, Hellion and Reaper Pressure going to be over here. Place a charge, gets another one single Zergling. And going to be roasting some Zerglings. He pulls his Zerglings back. Queens are going to be deflecting things. Probably now just going to be going for the creep spread. And he does have an extra queen in the main base. He has a lot of larvae. Look at all this larvae he has. Look at all the larvae. Does he not have this hatchery hotkeyed? No, he does. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's just produced... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So many Zerglings. And I'm going for Liberators. The Reactor Liberator build. And you just don't have that much gas, so... Especially if you go for, like, stem like I did. I'm just now starting my natural expansion. I'm repairing the Hellion that was taking some damage. And Zerglings are going to be coming here, doing some cute little micro around, and I really need to focus on this micro since Zerglings can ruin my day. Lift! I didn't lift, and now the Zerglings get into my main base. And I was able to get a couple of those links, but in the meantime, we're just losing like everything, man. Oh my god. Okay, so the Zerglings get into the main base. I do eventually lift things. And let's see. I start the Liberator pressure in his base. And in the meantime, how many workers have we lost here? 17, 19, oh my god. Repairing the reactor, repair things, oh my god. What happens in this game? I don't remember if I win or not. The siege tank is going to be coming over here, and Liberator at the ramp did get quite a few Zergling kills in the meantime. One Liberator gets cleaned up, second Liberator gets cleaned up. In terms of units, he has 14 drones to 9 SCVs. Okay, so I killed off 10, he killed off 26. And we're pretty close, but these Zerglings at my natural expansion doing a lot of work. So, one thing that I learned while I was playing this game that I do remember is that you can land a command center and then the Zerglings can't do anything if you just use the defender mode right on top of it. Because it's like, what can the Zerglings do, right? So this was a mistake. Just do it directly. Yeah, see, now he can't attack it with Zerglings because they'll just get roasted. And now he can't go into my main base because I have a siege tank. So we're going to eventually take our natural expansion back into regular mode. Going to be killing off an Overlord. Hurry! Kill it! Kill it and go back into defender. Oh, nope. Siege tank going to be killing off some Zerglings. And I need to leapfrog these. Repair it! Repair it! I'm dying! And in terms of units, he should be like skyrocketing in terms of economy. Yep. Looks like I'm really, really far behind in this game. Double SCV production here. I do still need to repair this because it is dying. I should probably... Oh, I don't even really have enough SCV... Oh, these guys are idle. Go to work! Work! Oh god. Income tab. It's not that far off because of mules. Another Liberator is going to be going down. Oh, the Queen. Micro the Liberator. Nah. Nope. Okay, this does nothing. Great placement. And not rallying SCVs because I'm good. And this Liberator kills a Queen. 12 kill Liberator. Pretty good. Couple of Overlords just chilling over here. And now we're getting into action. Liberator is in range of a couple of mineral lines and not actually killing anything. So I'm going to be trying to go to the natural expansion. In terms of the just supply, we're not too far behind. But hey, can this hit drones? It's just slightly it's slightly out of range, but it doesn't matter. He pulls it, and he does have his third base up. I'm getting my third base as well. And in terms of units, what do we have here? We have a couple of tanks, a third base going up. He's getting his Spire though. That is very scary. Liberators trying to continue to do harassment. There's not too much that we can do here, and these mineral patches aren't even being mined from. So siege it, unsiege it, siege it, unsiege it. And going to be doing some damage to these Overlords. Gotta spread them out because Liberators do AoE damage. And kill a drone! Kill a drone! One drone goes down. See you later, drone. And let's see. This Liberator needs to do some work. Going to be harassing this Extractor. Gets another kill. Up to 14 kills now. But the problem with Liberators is that he can't really do damage to this mineral line because it's like you want to place it right here to be annoying, but then it's in between the bases and the Queens can get it quite easily, so I just ended up doing it over here. Gets another kill, but these Queens should now kill it. Goodbye, Liberator. Still not too far behind in supply. We're actually doing decently. Got up an economy. Again, pretty even so far. Just because he has delayed his production and placed all of his drones at his third base. Couple of Hellions for me are now going to be scouting out. A single Spire is on the way. Getting his +1 attack. Doesn't actually have any Mutalisks though. Overlord speed going down as well, and these Hellions are going to be scouting out what's going on over here. I don't know the purpose of these Hellions really too much. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Maybe I wanted to go to this watchtower to see if he had like a fourth base up. That would be important to know. But it looks like, oh look, it's still trying to get to this mineral patch. Mine the minerals, Hellion. Unfortunately, you can't. So in terms of army, I'm up quite a bit, but again, he has like a lot of gas just banked up here. Getting 5 overlords at the same time. He's not even supply blocked. I'm not sure what that's about. And I have a lot of marines in production here. And with these medevacs, I should be pushing out, just like picking up the sieged tanks and going for an attack, probably. And in the meantime, going for the Hellion Scout. Do I actually see the spire? If I ran up that way, I should have seen the spire, but doesn't actually mean I react to it. So, these tanks are going to be going in. He's producing 13 Mutalisks, though. And that's actually pretty scary, because I don't have that many Marines. No, that's quite a few, 18 Marines. It's a pretty good amount, especially with I don't have any upgrades. +1/+1 is about to finish. And I do have tanks, and medevacs to heal the Marines. Let's see how well it goes. And this is like an anti-timing for me, man. I get to his base right before 1-1 finishes, so things could go pretty bad. Doesn't look like he has too many units to defend this, so this base should just die. And yep, some overlords are going to be spawning here. Go down immediately. Spore Crawler dies as well, and doing some friendly fire to these Marines. Going to be replacing these tanks to the natural expansion here. And Marines right next to the tanks, and these Banelings just do so much damage to the Marines. And it looks like this attack is going to be cleaned up. Oh. And in terms of army, how are we doing now? Zerg is actually really 20 supply ahead. It's not too far ahead, but this counterattack could do a lot of damage. Marines are going to be roasting those Zerglings. I don't think they got a single kill before he pulled back. And I do scan over here. Oh, just attack! Just attack! Go, go, go! And getting a few Mutalisks for free is always good, but oh, Jesus. Banelings almost connect with the Marines. Going to be going in. That's a lot of Mutalisks, though. That is so many Mutalisks. Almost 16 Mutalisks. And I definitely need more Marines in this. I think I was pre-splitting right here. The medevacs are not healing the Marines, and I'm killing off a few, but I'm mainly just weakening a few of them. Picking up a few tanks, and then I just don't have enough Marines to deal with all these Mutalisks, so I have to pull back. Run away, medevacs! And the Mutalisks are going to be killing off the tanks and the medevacs. So now I'm super sad, because that was a lot of medevacs as well, and ooh, those Baneling connections. Killing off all the Marines. Oh, Jesus, do I have anything left? Oh, no. Okay, well, medevac. Grouping up all my units here. And there are just so many Mutalisks. +2/+2 is almost done for me, but things are looking bad. There's just so many Mutalisks, man. I don't think I have enough Marines to defend this. Here comes some reinforcing Zerglings, and just like any additional DPS is just so bad for me right now. Kills off the missile turret before I even get a repair off as well. My macro just slipped a little bit, and looks like that's it. Building a tank. Possibly could... No, I should definitely be building medevacs right now. That's a definite mistake. And I think at this point everything's just lost. Try and... Do I even have a medevac drop going on right now? He's just getting his +1/+1. But I think that's it. Missile turret! Repair! Repair the turret! I sent a bunch of mules to the natural expansion. Never give up, never surrender, man. And it looks like I'm sort of starting to stabilize, but the Mutalisks are going to pick off this siege tank. Goodbye, siege tank. I'm starting to gather up some Marines, though. In terms of units, though, the SCV count kind of tells the story. I only have 29. And since I wasn't producing those medevacs like I should have been a long time ago, looks like we were just punished, and the Mutalisks go uncontested, kill off my natural expansion. And I also didn't know that he had this base over here as well. So, looks like a few more banelings are going to be morphing into the natural expansion. Do have the medevacs out right now, and killing off a few morphing banelings. But is it going to be enough? Here comes the banelings. They're off of creep. But siege tank. Marines are going to be dropped off right next to the siege tank, and once the banelings roll around these barracks, it's going to be pretty hard. Dropping off at the third base, now he goes into the main base, but the banelings are right here and don't even get to see a connection with all of the SCVs as I just decide to leave the game. 50s supply down, really don't have too much, can't even contest this with all the units in my main base. I tried to do some more cute drop. I guess I could have like lifted this back into my main base and continued to try and pull back, but again, I don't have anything to contest this base or this base or this base, mainly just because I didn't have medevac production. Very consistent, and my macro slipped a few times this game. But it was very back and forth. I thought I lost that game a lot earlier. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun game, and I will see you guys later.